This article is from one of the lessons in our new course, Mastering Time Management for IT Professionals. It's open for you to enroll your team right now. Let's talk about control, specifically control over your time. If you're like many people who work in IT, your day probably feels like a string of reactive tasks. Alerts, tickets, emails, Slack messages, and last-minute meeting invites. One thing piles on top of another until it's 5 p.m. and you wonder where the day went. You were busy all day, but somehow your most important work didn't get touched. Here's the reality. If you don't take ownership of your time, someone else will, and they won't manage it with your priorities in mind. Now, that doesn't mean you can control everything. Some interruptions are part of the job. But there's a big difference between being available and being constantly reactive. Taking back ownership means being intentional. It means deciding ahead of time how you'll spend your most valuable hours and protecting that time as best you can. Let's start with a simple truth. Not everything is urgent, but when everything feels urgent, it's easy to default to whoever or whatever is loudest. Emails scream for your attention. Chat pings feel like demands. And that one user who always escalates straight to your manager knows exactly how to make something sound like an emergency. So, how do you shift from reactive to intentional? First, clarify your priorities. What's most important for you to accomplish today, this week, this quarter? Make a list. Be specific. If you lead a team, this is especially important because your clarity becomes their clarity. I find that just having a list helps me get things done. It's a psychological game I play with myself to get things crossed off my list. Next, time block your calendar. Choose your most productive hours and reserve them for focused work. That means no meetings, no email, no ticketing system, just uninterrupted progress on your most valuable tasks. Treat those blocks like appointments with your future success, because that's exactly what they are. Third, set boundaries. This is one of the hardest things for IT people, especially those who pride themselves on being helpful. But availability doesn't mean instant response. Train your team, your users, and yourself to recognize that unless it's a real emergency, you'll respond during your next available time. Not immediately. That one habit alone can dramatically reduce your sense of chaos. A former colleague of mine, Andre, had a handwritten sign on his door that said, "Working in quiet, interrupt if necessary, otherwise I'll be available after 2 o'clock this afternoon." That simple note helped Andre stay focused and gently discourage people who just wanted to chat. Fourth, plan tomorrow today. At the end of each workday, take 5 minutes, maybe not even that long, to review what you've finished and outline what needs to happen tomorrow. This resets your mental state and helps you start the next day with purpose instead of panic. Taking ownership of your time also means learning to say no, or at least not now. If someone brings you a task that doesn't align with your current priorities, it's okay to ask, "Can this wait until this afternoon?" Or, "Is there a deadline I should know about?" You're not being difficult, you're being deliberate. People respect that. And finally, allow time for reflection. Ask yourself weekly, where did my time go? What did I say yes to that I should have declined? What took longer than expected and why? What consistently gets pushed aside? These are clues. Pay attention to them. When you take back control of your time, you make room for deep work, better decisions, and less stress. You shift from reacting to leading. And for IT professionals, that's not just helpful, it's essential. There may be external factors that affect your ability to follow these tips, such as your supervisor's agenda. Still, the more you can do to manage your time, even if you can't do everything we just discussed, the more good work you'll get done and the less stress you'll experience. There's a link in the description below where you can enroll your team in our new course, Mastering Time Management for IT Professionals. You'll learn how to prioritize tasks and get back your time. You won't necessarily get more things done, but you'll get the right things done.